don't think I should be recording this one. Okay, so unfortunately, that last video, this is my last video, but it's gonna have quite a few parts. It's looking like I'm not gonna be able to compose these unless, anyhow, this is part C. So if you have not reviewed part A and B yet, make sure you look at A and B first. Today is the 21st, 22nd, 21st. I should have said 20th. Seriously. Oh. Turn around. Okay, so I'm gonna do this video out here because the light from my windows in my bedroom is kind of throwing things off. So anyhow, in part A, I left off talking about for me to be who I am. You can imagine that I'm going to have some pretty disturbing things to tell you about your existence. In part B, where I left off, I was discussing the types of demon possession that I've witnessed, that I've only known there to be two kinds, moderate and severe, and I discussed what those were. So that's where I'm going to be picking up. Oh, and just in case you're wondering when those other parts were done, part A was done on the 3rd of November. Part B was done on the 20th, which is yesterday. And today, part C is being done on the 21st. And I don't have a lot of days left. Like, I'm on a timeline right now. I have about 4 days. So, like I said in the beginning, this will end up being another incomplete project. I've already had to shrink it on more than one occasion. So that's what it's going to be. Okay, so real quick to reiterate. Oh my goodness. The problem is, in that last video, they ended up dropping the sound. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of back up and start from where I believe they dropped the sound. So check this out. I just want to show you something. Okay, this is the outline, right? And it's about... Oh, this one doesn't have page numbers, but it's about 15 pages. This is where I'm starting. This is all that I got. Wait, hold up. This is where I left off in that video yesterday. So that's what I'm saying, like, and they're hoping that I won't do the neighbor part. That's their main concern. None of this other stuff matters. Like, well, it matters greatly, but they're concerned because they're using these identities in the neighborhood. So I'm going to read through this as quick as possible, and if I skip around, the outline will be available. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to if need be, make sure I do the neighbor's part. Like, it'll be, you know, a complete video of its own. Hold on. Not every day that you see this either. Like, you know, they obviously were here to deliver something. And, like, it's weird. Like, the guy across the street, he shut down his garage, you know, where him and some buddies were. A car peeled off, and, you know, suddenly they closed the door to this thing. This is another couple that has been inverted behind me on him in court. So what I originally said was, I said, if you think I've said this a time or two before, you know, if you feel that my delivery is too harsh, my fight, it speaks for itself, and I'm beyond living and fed up. If you feel that this is a vendetta against white aliens, it is not. I've known a lot of white folks over the years, but if it takes a covert secret operation or stealing from me for you to exist, I do have a problem with that. I have a problem with everything that cannot physically stand on its own. Having flesh is not what makes you human. The skin of a dog and cat and mankind is not much different. Characteristics and traits is what separates the two. To be human means that you're able to develop without assist, with the absence of science, because you can't exist without science. You're criminals at heart, the way that you were designed to be. And fact is, you are computer and device dependent, non-human. I don't think that part. It says she's sabotaging everybody's reputation. I'm gonna have to start over.